Hello, medical professionals. My name is Jay. I'm one of the expert OET teachers here at E2 Language. In this little mini lesson thingamajiggy, we're going to take a quick look at a single reading part B question, but I'm going to make it a little bit easier for you by priming you with some vocabulary. So this is the text that you're about to read, okay? And you'll notice that I've colored all of the words, and let's go through and let me explain this to you. So all of the words that are this color here, like the and of and an and care and public, for example, these are very simple words. And the darker that the words get, you see words like regional or undertake or procedural or distributed. These are more complex or less common words. So let me prime you by taking you through these vocabulary. We'll start by looking at nouns, okay? These are the nouns, the things. If you want to sort of understand what a noun is a thing. It can be a physical thing, like a glass, or it can be an abstract thing, that is something that you cannot touch or see or smell or hear or taste. For example, application is a thing, and you'll see that in your text coming up. Practitioner, workforce, delivery, applicant, skill set, community, sector. These are the verbs, so these are not things, these are doing words. Require, provide, facilitate, undertake, upskill, maintain, access. Cool. And there are also adjectives which are really important. Words like skilled, procedural, advanced, specialized, regional, rural, primary. Is there any more? Oh yeah, remote. Sorry, I was a bit fast there. Remote. So they're the adjectives. So all of those words that we just saw are now in here. Your brain is now ready to read very carefully, very carefully. I'm going to give you 90 seconds to do this one, and then I'll take you through the solution at the end. Here we go. Your 90 seconds to answer this question starts now. Put your answers into the chat, please. Cool. How did you go? Was that pretty easy for you? Did thinking about that vocabulary at the beginning there, did that help you to understand the text? What about categorizing those different words into nouns, verbs, and adjectives? Because my suspicion is that if your brain is able to know the type of word, like you can look at a word like upskill and you can see, oh, that's a verb because it has that feeling of doing, for example. Or accessibility is a noun because it has that thing feeling, for example. My suspicion is that the better you are at at doing that, at identifying the type of word, I think it will actually help you to understand written text when you read. Definitely. In fact, I just think it helps with all of your language skills. So anyway, interesting. Just before we look at the answer, I just want to mention the OET mini mock test that is now available at e2language.com. If you haven't taken the OET test before, or if you have taken it but you're not sure what went wrong, you should probably take this mini mock test from e2language.com because, well, you get to experience the exam in a 2-hour sort of sitting. You get to experience the speed and pressure of the real test. But most importantly, you receive reports on your speaking and writing, and you receive detailed data on your reading and listening scores as well. So you know exactly where you're going right and where you're going wrong. So check that out on the website. Okay, so here is the question. The answer is the first one, A. Funding is available to upskill to or maintain a particular skill set. So this sort of set the context, all this info here, but it was about funding that you needed to read. So it was this particular paragraph. So it says it provides funding for for general practitioners to undertake upskilling in a new special interest skill or to maintain their current advanced or specialized skill sets. So in other words, funding is available to upskill to or maintain a particular skill set. It didn't say anything about helping urban doctors train rural and remote doctors. That wasn't mentioned. Okay, so that was not mentioned, so that would be wrong. And covering the cost of delivering specialist training programs would be a misinterpretation. So that wasn't mentioned. I mean, the information is there, but it didn't say that, okay? So it only said this clearly, but it said it in different words. So if you did get that one right, put a little smiley face into the chat. Anyway, I hope that was helpful. I'll see you soon.